This ordinary kitchen knife accidentally fell to the ground and, to everyone's surprise, pierced right through the entire floor. However, this was still an unfinished blade that hadn't even been sharpened yet. It turned out that when Xiaosong was cooking, he accidentally cut into a chestnut, which was even harder than steel, causing his knife to snap instantly. While it wasn't a particularly valuable knife, it had been with him since his apprentice days, so Xiaosong was deeply upset. At this moment, Aru recalled a food list left by his father, which mentioned one of the world's most powerful swordsmiths, Melk. To repair the knife, Aru decided to take Xiaosong to find him. However, reaching him wasn't easy. They had to climb 20,000 steps to reach his doorstep. They climbed from morning until evening, yet had barely covered half the distance. Xiaosong, exhausted, could go no further, so they had no choice but to rest for the night. The next morning, wild beasts suddenly appeared on the steps. Aru quickly picked up Xiaosong and ran like the wind. As they neared the top, the beasts stopped chasing them. It turned out they had arrived at Melk's residence, but just as Xiaosong was about to knock on the door, a sharp sword aura suddenly struck at them. They turned to see a level 22 wild beast appearing behind them. The sword aura instantly shaved off the beast's fur, and the terrified creature quickly fled. At the same time, a mysterious man approached them, introducing himself as Melk. Xiaosong and Aru were shocked. According to rumors, Melk was a huge man who often ventured into dangerous places in search of materials for forging swords, leaving him covered in scars. But the man in front of them looked nothing like the Melk described in those stories. This made Aru suspicious of his identity. The man invited them inside, and they found the house filled with shining kitchen knives and various materials. Xiaosong couldn't resist reaching out to touch one of the masterpieces, but the man stopped him. Just then, Xiaosong accidentally brushed against a knife rack, and the knives flew toward him. Aru reacted quickly and shielded Xiaosong with his body. They barely dodged, but to their surprise, the falling knife plunged straight into the floor. Both of them were stunned. The knife hadn't even been sharpened yet its edge was unbelievably sharp. The man explained that the blade was made from shark teeth obtained from a level 55 beast. Aru became even more suspicious because he didn't believe this frail man could have captured a shark by himself. To test his identity, Aru provocatively challenged the man to a duel. When a sword aura came toward him, Aru effortlessly dispelled it and struck the man down with a single blow. After the fight, Aru was certain that the man was not the real Melk. The man, admitting the truth, confessed that he wasn't Melk after all.